welcome or welcome back. My name is Emily and this is Emily on a Budget. And today we are cash stuffing $350. I just sent over the last payment on our minivan, which we finally got back on Halloween. It is shiny and new looking. And now it's going to be paid off and I'm super excited. And we were going to go look at a truck for my husband tonight. I'm filming this on Tuesday. Hopefully I'll have it up on Wednesday. Going to go look at a truck for my husband tonight. So we are out of debt and we're going to go back into debt. But now the people at work are trying to convince him to lease a brand new vehicle and I don't like leasing. So we're going to have a discussion about that because I just don't like leasing. At least not for our financial situation. It's not a wise choice. So let's get started on this cash stuffing. You're going to notice some of the numbers are different because I'm making that last payment. There is a little more wiggle room in our budget, and I apologize for the shadows again today. I have not fixed the ring light. It's not on the budget. We'll get there. And I just realized there's a sneaky 50 back there. There we go. Okay, so first category is beef, which we condensed and put in the bank. So this now has $550 in it. Starting us off strong. And then next up is kids. They are still going to get $5. And it is Tuesday, November 4th, which is voting, and we had 2 millages to vote on. So I went and voted. We have the best voting stickers around, in my opinion. Oh, I voted. So kids now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'm one of those people that, do I ultimately at the end of the day care what you voted for? No, I really just want you to vote because it's important and people fought for us to have the right to vote, especially as women. So get out there and let your voice be heard. Whether you agree with whoever and whatever about it, it's your choice and your vote, so use it. Memberships is getting $20 today, and now memberships is at 100, 200, 250, 270, 290 plus the 110 in the bank. So we are well over what we need for the next membership. Goodness, everything's sticking today, which is our Henry Ford Museum membership, and that's about $300. Birthdays will be getting 20. This is so nice to do with it all condensed. I'm not pulling so many 20s out of here. Birthdays now has 100, 200, 250, 270. I may have to throw an extra 10 in here at the end of the month. We'll see. Make it even. Hair and nails is getting 40. And I did add a tip in here because we went and got my son's haircut and then I got a $20 tip and I was like, well, I'll just add it in. So hair and nails, which is also my massages, now has 20, 40, 60, 80, $90 in it, which is great. I would like to start getting this one ahead so that we have more buffer room than just my massage payment for the month. Homeschool is getting 15. And that was going to be a 10 and a 5, but they had to give me more 10s, so we're going to do 3 5s in this. We'll see how this winds up. He did not have enough 10s to give me, so he had to give me extra 5s. So we'll figure it out at the end, but it'll all be okay. So homeschool now has 25, 35 in it. There's nothing currently that we need to buy, but you know, that always changes. Medical is getting 20. So it now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 85 in it. And I have not decided where my tips are going to go for the month. It might just kind of be a hodgepodge of wherever I feel like they need to go. Piano is getting 25. So 20 and a 5. And we do actually owe the 100 for the month because she is bumping one of the weeks forward. Instead of doing it on Friday, we're going to do it on Wednesday. So he will get his 4 lessons for the month, which is great. I have the money. I'm not worried about it. This might get some tip money. Piano might get some tip money this month. So piano now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 105, 10, 15, 25, 125 in it, which is great. That's the start of December in there as well. And then, surprise, surprise, Emily spending and Jason spending are getting some money. We are both getting $10. So there was room in the budget to give us some money this month, and that's happening. So my spending now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, which is probably part of why when my husband coworkers are trying to suggest a lease, I want them to shush. Because you never pay off. When you have a lease, you know, like, great, you have a brand new car. Whoop-de-doo. We drive our cars into the ground. Like, it's worth purchasing for us. But otherwise, you're just perpetually paying money. If you would like to prove me wrong in the comments and educate me on leasing, that would be fine. I've just never personally seen the benefit of it. Why am I trying to give him a 20? He's getting a 10. And that's what that is at, because it's my birthday money. So now he has a 10, and that's all he has. So that's exciting, finally getting to use those envelopes for something other than birthday money. And next binder. So we have date night, which is a 10. I probably am still going to strong arm him into going to look at this car tonight, this truck tonight, because he's been looking for months and months and months and can't find the one he wants. And finally one pops up and he's like, maybe I'll lease. No, dang it. Okay, I'm done, I'll stop. So date night now has 50, 60, 80, 100, 120. And yes, that was a very funny way to count 120, but there we go. So 120 and then a $100 gift card, which we have not used yet. And looky here, eating out is getting money. It's getting 15, which we're gonna put 3 5s in and see how that goes with the rest of our money. And that is all it has, is 15. So we're gonna see how this eating out envelope does this month. I am no longer on my overtime hours, working extra nights, so it is just my normal schedule. So nice. It's a Tuesday. I'm not stressing about having to go to work in less than an hour. It's very calming. It's so nice. Household is getting 15, so we'll do a 10 and a 5. Got some really wrinkly 5s today, and 10s. Oh well. They'll get spent anyway, it doesn't matter. So household now has 20, 40, 55, which is great because we're running out of laundry detergent. Not running out, but like to the point I'm uncomfortable. Babysitting is getting a 10. Which, how many 5s do I need left? I need 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we're back to my actual numbers then. Okay, so babysitting is getting a 10. It now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 in it. Great. Vehicle maintenance is getting 25. I would really like to bulk these back up because they took a hit with the car. And if we're buying another car, I know maintenance is going to come with it. So vehicle maintenance has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. I think part of the reason I don't want my husband to lease too is, so it's through his company, which is great. They cover the registration, they cover the insurance. Also great. We have really great insurance. We have USA, and they spoil the heck out of us. And the rates are really, really good. I don't mind paying the registration. I have no problem with that. If we can get a lower loan payment and have it paid off in the long run. I apologize, you're gonna hear my kids behind me. But yeah, that's just my mindset. Okay, again, if I'm wrong or you have different viewpoint on this and you would lovingly and kindly like to tell me in the comments, I am open to hear it. I just, one of those things where you don't know what you don't know. So maybe it is better in the long run. I don't know what I don't know. So animals is also getting 25. And we were going to bulk this up so that we could have a dog sitter, but we're not going to Georgia anymore. Wah, wah. It turned out to be more of a hassle and more stressful on my husband than it was worth to go down there. So we are going to go next year when we have more time and we feel a little more comfortable with the schedule and what we can do. So I don't have to spend this on a dog sitter, which that's great. So animals now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 125. And I'm going to pause you for just a second and go tell my kids we need to be a little quieter. Okay, let's try this again. They needed a drink of water. So animals got 25. So that's whatever that's sitting at is what it is. Clothing is getting 10 because I had the money to put in it. So here we go. This one's quite bulky. I did not want to condense it down because I don't know what I need to buy and I'd like to have smaller bills to be able to buy with. So clothing has 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 310, 320, 330, 335, 340, 345, 346, 347, $347 in clothing, which is fantastic. So I'm undecided as to whether or not this travel money is going to stay in here because this is the tips from last month. So I don't know if this money is going to stay in here or if it's going to migrate into other envelopes. I'm still mulling this over. I thought about using it for the final car payment, and then I'll realize I'm like, we don't need to use it for the final car payment. We have enough. Could I leave it there and sitting and travel? Yes. We have nowhere we're traveling to for a while, so it just doesn't, it's not the best use of it. So it may go into clothing, it may go into vehicle maintenance, it may wander and meander because it's my tip money and I can choose what I want to do with it. But that is that. Miscellaneous is fine where it's at. And then, oh, hold on, I got a kid who needs me. Okay, that's life when you have your kids at home. So we are in our holiday binder. We have $25. Valentine's Day is fully funded. We are on to Easter, which is getting 25. And that is all it has for now. And if you were here with me in my last video, you know I talked about the fall binder and what's left in here, or envelope and what's left in here, and what I want to do with it was to put it in the travel envelope. But obviously that's not happening anymore. So I could leave this till next fall. Perfectly logical choice. Or I could roll this forward and move our envelope system along quite a ways. Because this is at 25. This is about $50 or more in here. This only needs 100 to get funded. And then I need to put in Mother's Day and Father's Day in here. And then summer fun. It could move us along a lot faster. But I have not fully decided on what I want to do with this. So right now it's going to live in fall because it is still technically fall. We would like to build an ice rink in the backyard this year. Maybe it'll get used for that because I don't have a winter envelope. Halloween has been fully spent. Thanksgiving is still set. I am hosting Thanksgiving this year. We've decided we're just going to make it work no matter whatever our situation is because we don't know if our house is going to be under construction yet or not. It's still all TBD. So I am hosting Thanksgiving. So that money's all set. Christmas, I need to transfer over the 125 for that. Actually, I need to just stuff the 125 for that, don't I? I do. Okay, not worried about that. Anniversary has 200, New Year's Eve has 100, and that's where we're sitting. So that is all I have for today. I hope you are having a great Wednesday, if you're watching this on Wednesday or whatever day you're watching this. And thanks for joining me for our first November cash stuffing. Our first minutely debt-free cash stuffing. It's going to be briefly lived, but I'll take it. It feels good. And then I will see you next week with whatever updates. Maybe we'll have a new car or truck. Maybe we won't. Maybe for some reason I'll go crazy and let him get a lease. I don't know. We'll see. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week. Bye.